Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well on this Sunday morning. I believe it's June the 8th. And just wanted to touch base real quick on the political landscape we're in right now. Ton of content out here for days, right? I try not to, I try to steer away from some of the stuff that's really clickbaity, a lot of stuff in the headlines. And I don't really like to go with the trend and I don't know. But again, I think it's important. I wanted to highlight a couple things with this whole Elon Musk and Trump and this big, beautiful bill. There are some good things with the bill, but I believe I made a video about a month ago and I said one key thing, and that was what? Both parties have a spending problem. It's inevitable. They both spend too much. We have an inflated government, and historically, Democrats are, government's usually bloated with them, right? They're expansive. Republicans want to shrink the government. But you can't shrink the government if you have a spending problem. It's going to bloat it either way. So it's a huge contradiction, and both parties have a huge problem with that. When you're spending someone else's money, it's kind of easy to overspend. Think about it. I don't know if you all ever been on company expenses before, like, you're traveling, like if you're in sales or operations or what have you, you're traveling and, you get that corporate card, Amex or Citi, whatever it is. And you're out at a hotel, you're going to get your rental car, you're going to go out to eat. We do have a tendency to overspend because it's not our money, right? You're going to go to a steakhouse, you're going to go maybe get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're going to, get a nice rental car. You're going to stay in the hotel that you prefer. But if you think about it, if it was your money, you might be a little economical with it. You will probably think twice before certain purchases. And you're really going to think about your pocketbook. But when it's someone else's money, it is easy to overspend. And that's what we're seeing within our government. It's someone else's money, and it's easy to find things to spend on when it is someone else's pocketbook. Think about it. If someone gave you a blank check, you'll find something to do with it, right? Hey, I need this. I need that. This will help out. This will work for my family. This will work out for the community, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't think it's ever going to stop. There are a few elected officials that really push against the bill and really are conscious about the budget, but I think their efforts eventually will be futile. And how it works as well, you think about politics in general. Some of the people that do oppose the bill, it's because they don't have anything in the bill that they can take back to their constituents with the win, right? Pretend you're an elected official. And let's say you represent the district in, I don't know, West Virginia or something. And they have needs there. I mean, if you're not bringing back money or resources to your constituents, it's like, well, hey, I'll vote for the bill, but unless you're going to throw something in there, hey, otherwise it's going to be a hard no, right? Most elected officials want to get what? Reelected. In order to get reelected, you have to come back with the W. I would tell everyone to read The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli, and he speaks a lot on the political dynamics, power, money, motives. That's usually what it alludes to. And it kind of brings me to Donald Trump and Elon Musk. You have two alpha males. And again, we use that term very loosely because there's different things that I guess could make men alpha in this day and times, money, power, resources, etc. Their separation was literally inevitable. You can't have two billionaires and with big egos be friends for years and years. Their interests are not going to be aligned all the time. Some say that Elon Musk was upset that his friend from the PayPal mafia days was not appointed head of NASA. And he probably was upset about the EV mandates that was not in the bill. He said it was fine, but who knows? Again, I'm alluding to motives, power, money, favors, interest. Everyone has interests that they're juggling, and they might not be upfront. They might be disguised, but if you peel back the onion, follow the money, right? The other aspect, he made a statement on X, I believe, saying there should be a new political party representing the 80% of people. Well, I find that interesting because I don't believe he's part of the 80%. Now, if he's saying from the standpoint saying, hey, there should be a political party representing the 80% of people in general, and he's not part of that, then okay. But I think it draws a lot of contradicting when that statement comes from him, when he's the 0.0001%, the richest man in the world. It's going to be hard to uproot and spread a new political party, especially when you have this winner take all system. It's going to be very hard to do. There's actually a lot of registered political parties. So I know some people were saying, well, you should call it the American Party or whatnot, but it's going to be very hard to do. But he has a big following and he has a lot of money. So he might have more success than anyone else. So if there was going to be a new political party, he'll be a good candidate to spearhead it. But anyway, that's all for now. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and more to follow in this political theater we have. Appreciate it.